You may be wondering why I chose this topic, a thing people do all of the time without even thinking about it. The reason I chose this and what I want to show is the importance of spending time with people you love and you feel safe sharing your life and your stories with. A girl's day can have many faces. They can be with your friends or your family. The conversation, let's not lie, are very different than those with spouses and outsiders around. Our girls' day includes my sister, my mom, my aunt, who is my mom's sister, and me, which by this slide I'm sure you could probably already guess. We probably started planning our girls' day to replace the big celebration with the whole family for our birthdays. This way we could sit and talk for as long as we wanted without feeling the rest of the family was getting bored or wanting to leave. We have a girls' day as often as we can. Because of our schedules, they normally coincide with one of our birthdays and the Shakespeare Festival in the summer. Unfortunately, not this year, but I'm sure we'll work something else out. When I decided to put a label on this day, I realized I had never really paid attention to what we were doing or how we spoke to each other was decorum. We just did it. I think we all know how much these days mean to us. Thinking of us as an infinity space and tying it with decorum is making me think of us in a way I never have before. I'm almost making it more formal, and I hope it doesn't change the way it's been. I did a little research into what others might think about decorum in a group setting. The Fierce Equation, a study of Milton's decorum, says Milton was working through other people's claims of tradition and authority to determine what was proper in speech, in behavior, and in life. The rhetorical claims of decorum, of external consistency of detail, often becomes more negative aspects of the term. There is nothing negative about the way we speak to each other. As you can see, there's an overusage of emojis. It must be a girl thing, because I don't see them in texts from too many men. The steps that lead up to the girls' day is pretty simple. Most of them are around a birthday, so we know we need to start planning about a month out. It always starts with a group text announcing the idea and asking the birthday girl to pick a restaurant. We try to choose one we have never been to together to start the day and a date option. All of us are very excited to plan the day, and we're always agreeable with where the birthday girl picks to start the day. So the big day's here. It starts with the basic pleasantries, hugs, oh, you look so cute kind of stuff. The random talking starts from there. The topic is not always important. What is important is we are together for the day to do whatever we want, eat and drink whatever we want, and to say whatever we want without judgment. These are experiences we will all cherish for years to come. We are respectable, and we still say whatever comes to mind. My sister and I may bring up things that happened when we were younger just to see our mom's face. When the conversation turns to where we want to go next, we are pretty open to suggestions and will add it to the day. We have been talking a lot about the COVID-19 situation we find ourselves in. We talk about the economic struggles and not wanting to wear masks, but we understand we don't want anybody to get sick either. We have different opinions that we express, and there may be some steering to one's point of view, but we travel along the same vein in our thought processes. In closing, I still don't know how curious people would be about a girl's day. I'm sure most people do this already. I challenge you to think of it in a different way and not take for granted those moments and recognize how important something we feel is so casual can be so good for our well-being. Pay attention to your conversation and see what you can learn.